The maids on the sesame. I hurt you so bad, hurting me. Okay. Alrighty. Feeling a lot better. I can actually freaking play a game without being miserable and looking like someone punched me. So, jeez. Okay. We are gonna play multiple. Um, let's see. I am gonna probably play duos. In battle royale. Should I play ranked? I'm debating. I'm debating, people. Why not? But yeah, we are back nice and strong. We are not sick anymore, which thank God. And you can like just okay. I'm just making sure my shit ain't freezing. Cause I swear, I know I need to get a new webcam, but I don't want to like stop streaming until I get a new webcam. Cause like sometimes the webcam works, so that's why it's like I have a love-hate relationship with it. I don't know what's wrong. But you know, if everything goes well, which yesterday it did, I streamed I didn't stream that long. I think I only streamed for like 30 minutes. Okay, we're getting everything started over here. Now, for YouTube's sake.
Yo, you got mic?
Ooh, he has a mic. Hello.
Alright, perfect. Let's get it. I already did 16, so.
This is my first game of the morning, so I just logged on.
Oh, nice. Well, this is considered my first game. I did a solo match just to warm up, but.
Okay. Nice.
To be honest, I don't like doing duos. Like, I don't like searching for duos because it's like I will never find people with mics, but this morning, I guess I got lucky.
For like streaming purposes, I like to do it in the morning because I have a kid. So it's like early in the morning.
Oh yeah.
So that's my reason.
Streaming purposes. So you stream?
Yes, I am streaming right now, actually.
Oh, nice.
So
Just Fortnite?
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna follow you. This is the same name?
That's not the name for my stream. No, that's just my Fortnite
Okay.
Which I can type my name in the chat if you would like to follow me on there, and if you do that,
All
I
right.
would appreciate it.
Yeah.
When
Bet
I get a second, I'll
send
do
it in the
that.
chat when we finish.
No, yeah. When I get a second, I'll do that. I appreciate it. But it's mainly Fortnite. I do streaming, but like I do content with like reading books and stuff also in gaming. I'm a nerd when it comes to books.
Oh, nice.
Books are very underrated.
So you do book content?
But it started off with just books, and then I branched off into gaming because I was in a big like reading slump, meaning like I haven't
Here,
had the motivation to
here,
read.
here. Take this right quick. Oh,
Kill
whoa.
it? Or are we good?
No, I meant to buy it. No, I was trying to buy it. Now we messed it up. Ah, yeah. I was trying to buy him, yo. That dude is OP. If you get 3 kills with him, once you buy him, he gives you this Rift sniper.
Jesus Christ. Blew my ass. Like,
Ah, I killed his friend though.
which here?
Oh, stay with team. Oh, hold on. It's Risk. I'll invite you.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna type my streamer name in the chat real quick.
You
If you
can't
want.
until we party up.
Oh, that's fine. We can do that. Okay. I added him. You're done with him. Okay, he's in my lobby. Which, yay. Okay. Alright.
Yo.
Hey, yo.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
All right, go ahead, type it.
Yeah, let me see.
Where's my phone? Oh. Hey, get off my table. Off the table. Off. Off. Yeah, look at my finger. It's pointing off. Off, kitty.
Oh, you have a cat?
2 kittens, yeah.
Oh.
Off. Come on. You're gonna have to learn. Yes. No tables.
That might be. Okay, we have to start the game before I can do anything. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not letting me.
double tap the option button. Or what are you on, a controller?
No, I'm on PC.
Oh.
And that's
However you press start, like when you're trying to pull up the socials and stuff, however you press that button,
okay.
or your settings button,
That's fine.
double tap it and it should pop up the chat.
Okay, I see chat. Okay. And then. Oh, it's my settings, that's why. One sec. It's my settings.
And you might not be able to do it for a game. You might do it per party. I think game won't let you type.
Probably.
I've never really used this thing.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's probably why.
nobody checks it though. I bet nobody checks it. Like, let's say if somebody's in a game and you're in the, you turned it on and off.
Oh yeah, I was on off. Oh, I remember why. Because I had this one dude that I played with, and then he
Mhm.
kept like spamming my chat, so I turned it off.
Oh,
So
but did
that's
did it
why.
give you notifications? Like, how was it bothering you?
I don't know, like it happened like so long ago. I've had this account for a while. So like it was like a while where like he kept like spamming my shit, and then back then I was on PlayStation before I got the PC. So
Mhm.
and I had the PlayStation app, so it would like go off constantly on my app. And I'm like, bro,
Okay.
leave me the fuck alone. So I just turned my chats off.
Okay. Okay. Damn. I almost got that crown.
And that's TikTok as of right now. I mainly stream on TikTok, which Twitch has been fucking with me. I have a Twitch, but like Twitch is like acting so weird, so I don't know why I'm doing that. Which I'm on YouTube and TikTok right now. I think my YouTube name is different, but that's my TikTok.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, you're consistent with your content, huh?
Yeah. Oh my god. Where are they shooting from? I was literally going upstairs, and then he was like right there. Damn, and I had some good shit too. They probably took it. Yeah, I try to. Not every day, every day. Streaming, I do every other day. Which I would stream every day, but you know, kid-wise, I can't do that. Sometimes I'm tired and I just can't.
No, for sure.
Which I was so sick. Cause like I tried to stream the past couple days, but I was so sick. Like literally, like my eyes were like literally looked like someone fucking punched me. But it was because I had pink eye, and it was so bad. I was so miserable, and I'm like, you know what, fuck this. I'm just going to bed. But I'm feeling better now. Thank God, Jesus. I don't have to be fucking miserable. Yeah, they took my iron pump. Which YouTube's been a pain in the ass because thing is when you stream Fortnite on YouTube, one thing about YouTube is that it copy strikes you for fucking anything. So when you're like in like the loading thing and like people do like emotes to like songs and stuff, and if you catch that on your stream, you get like copyrighted. And like the whole shit's useless. And then I have to like mute the fucking song and shit to edit it.
There's a half pot right here. There's a shotgun in there. A box in there.
They could have purple iron when they fucking.
Yo, did you pick up that half pot?
Yeah, I was waiting to see if I can get a smaller one, and then I could do it.
Oh, okay.
But I got it.
Oh, I want to find the car and go down this thing right here.
Yeah, I know.
It gives you a gold something. A gold nemesis. Or exotic nemesis, something like that. One of those.
Sure, they have fireworks.
To the right they do. By the rock in front of the rock. Yeah, here's a piece of spot. Let's see if there's one. Oh no, there's nothing there. Oh, no cars.
Oh, damn, there's usually one either.
No car here either. What the hell? They took all the cars? Here's a purple pump, you want it?
Uh, wonder if he's the guy that died and took my shit.
Come get in this blue thing. People landing right there. What?
Yeah.
They saw us. We must have saw each other at the same fucking time, bro. Ain't no way. Oh, sorry, people.
That was just bad. It started off so bad because like I just got jumped like right when I landed. Check this shit.
They got so lucky. I didn't think they were that close. What? That was so close.
I tried to go like below them. I can't have no music on my shit.
Hey man, Pedro, stop going inside that box, man. Before you. Here, fight with her. Fight with her. Fifi, go ahead, fight with her. Don't bite her, though.
No.
I have a dog too. Hey, get out of there, bro. Hey, get out of there, bro. Here's the iron pump.
I'm gonna try a different shotgun. Iron pumps have been failing me. I have a love-hate relationship with them things. Sometimes
Yeah, I don't like it at all. I don't know how people play with it. I try it sometimes when I really need it, but oof.
Because like here lately, these like I played last night. I was on like a roll with iron pumps. I'm like hell yeah, and then and then early this morning, I like can't get shit with iron pumps. I'm like yeah, I'm not. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. So let me try a different shit, and maybe I'll go back to them. But until then, we're sticking with twin hammers or some shit.
You don't know the chaos? Have you tried the chaos one?
See, the Chaos I also have a love-hate relationship with, because sometimes I love them, but sometimes they absolutely fucking suck. I don't know, here lately, every time I use them, I fucking die. Or I could
Here,
probably just
come take
suck.
this, miss.
I probably could just suck. That's always a theory. You know, we don't talk about it. But twin hammers are like...
Watch it, watch it. Downed one, downed one. It's on you. It's on you.
Oh!
No!
He got me with one shot! I shot him once, but he got me with one shot.
14, bro. Round 4. But you know what? We just need to stay. We just need to stay alive until the 10th person.
Actually, he fucking hammered me with the chaos. Man, that's odds of just boom, dead. So do you read? Like books?
I'm trying to.
Hmm.
Um,
That's kind of the point of my page, to try to get people to read
I
more.
just one thing,
Like a comic type of way.
not comic. No, it doesn't have to have illustrations. It's just more. How can I say this? More imagery with words. Like a lot of descriptive, like. Give me. I'm gonna give you like the Jack Reacher books, like crime stuff. I like that. I like books like that.
Because when it comes to books, there is like sci-fi and fantasy like books out there, even though they probably don't have like uh, not to say like illustrations, but like kind of like picture perfect thing for you. Sometimes, depending on the series, you kind of have to like trust the process when it comes to things. But there is a lot of great series that are like literally insane. Like there's this one book
I'll
it's
lay it
called
down.
I think it's called like Project Hail Mary, and it's about to be turned into a movie. That's a sci-fi and fantasy. Um, Brandon Sanderson writes a lot of sci-fi fantasy, but his books are gigantic. They're like so like depending on the book, his books are like 1,300 pages a book, and I know that's like very overwhelming for people. But there's this book called Red Rising that's very popular, and I haven't read it, so I don't know what it's about. But I know in the sci-fi genre, that book's very popular right now. In this movie, I go more towards like romance, romance reader. So what that's kind of. But I'm trying to branch out. Sci-fi and fantasy both. Also, I feel like when it
My
comes,
problem.
huh?
I was gonna say my problem with books, with anything, even that, it's just like I have like I read with a lot of imagination and things of that nature, but like I just when it comes to something else, I I tend to like fall asleep, and I don't like that because there's certain books I like to read that I want to read,
Mm.
but if I just know that I'm gonna like fall asleep after maybe like 3 pages.
Yeah. See, that's how I felt when I first started reading until you get that one book to where it gets so interesting and it gets so good to where you don't want to put it down. So it's like you just have to find the right book to where it gets
Yeah,
you that sort of excitement.
there was a series of books. I forgot what it was, but I I remember wanting to like read it all the way through because it kept me on my toes. Like it was literally in my head. I had like a whole picture of who the character is, how they look, like who the character's friend is, like how they look, like
Mm.
just everything. I made a whole picture in my head. And put all.
Need to switch genres, maybe that could be like romantic. That's fine, but like I know for me personally, when it comes to a romance and like when it comes to like how like the two people, whether it's male female, two females, two men, however the fuck it is, how their relationship grows and how they get closer to each other and like the things they do together, if it's really cute and shit and it makes it's like a nice giggle and fun time, like that's what makes it very interesting, and that's why I go towards romance, because it like if the book is if it's a good book, and not like one of those books where it's just like smut the whole time because I hate that. But yeah, it like as long as it like keeps you like on that thread like the whole time, it's a good book. But you just have to get to that point. You have to find a book that does that for you. Because one of my friends, which unfortunately we're not friends anymore, but one of my friends and how I got her into reading was because she literally said the same thing, and then she's like, oh, it's just like I just like fucking fall asleep every time I get a book, bro. How are you already shooting me? That's not even funny. I haven't done yet. What the fuck? They're on the other side.
Bro, what the fuck?
I didn't even get a gun yet. I literally couldn't even protect myself.
I didn't even get to shoot him yet. This man shot me before I even shot him.
No, because
And
what the fuck?
what is going on?
I don't even know. All it takes is just one game, though. Just one game. And then, like, I swear, all these games I might suck, they don't take one game where I'm solid, bro. But I don't really like fantasy, though, because fantasy, like, it doesn't even have to be, like, fantasy romance, but just fantasy in general, where, like, say if there's, like, magic in it, or, like, there's a magic system, like world building read, that, like, they're so vague with the world building to where it leaves you confused, and I don't like those. Like, because when it comes to a fantasy, especially when people don't typically like fantasy and they're trying to get into fantasy, them being very, like, descriptive and informative and very great about telling how the world works, the magic system works, and that's why, like, things like Brandon Sanderson, he's very, like, advanced fantasy, where he, like, throws a bunch of shit at you, and, like, in the beginning, you're, like, questioning everything, but then as you read, it all, like, comes together in this, like, nice little package thing, and that's what I like about him, but he can be very intimidating because of that, because he's, like, one of those authors where, like, you'll he'll like leave you with like questions about the story. Be like, oh, but ain't that this? Or like, but what's this? How does that fit in? And then like he'll tell you like at the end, and then like it all comes together.
What are you barking at me for?
What kind of dog do you have?
A pin. Yeah, she. I'll be pinging them.
Okay. Which here? Where's that one spot? Oh, not that. I didn't. Check it. Okay. He texted me. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. 1 second. Oh my gosh. No way. Oh, you ass. Okay, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. He's alright. We're good. actually got somebody. We got a fucking kill, man. Got one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, who's shooting? Oh, they're on a zipline. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm scared.
Yo, here, yo,
Hi. Hi. I'm
I,
so sorry.
I'm here.
Hello. Oh, I'm scared to check on. Oh my god.
Go potty. Yo, this girl just let off a mean fart.
Bro,
Yo,
what the
oh my
fuck?
god, yo, that shit just stink. Yo, I'm fucking weak. I'm on the phone with my boss, and she
Oh.
just barks at me, and then I just like ignore her, and then all I hear the next after the bark is just, and I'm like,
Bro,
and
that's
that shit
insane.
stank. Yo, I'm dying right now. Like I
Bro,
can't really do.
that is insane
Like
right
what?
there. Oh. Because I know exactly how that because I've had dogs all my life. Oh, hell no. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh
Who's
shit!
coming?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh! She's low. She's
Oh,
low.
I'm
She's
coming! I'm
low.
coming!
She's
I'm
low.
coming! I'm coming!
She's low. Fucking hell. She's low though. That's why I'm just like, man, all it takes is one thing. What the fuck? What do you mean are you embraced? What the fuck is the thing is, I'm in like, not like beefing. Actually, fuck it, you know, I am beefing with an old friend of mine. Oh my god. And she completely like shut me out over something that like literally she did. And I was friends with her brother before I was friends with her, so I'm close to her brother. And I'm texting him, and I'm like, "Hey, can you just like hear me out in the situation? I don't know what she's told you, but like, can you at least like hear me on my side? Because I don't know what she's told you. I don't know what she's shown you or whatever. But like, can you at least hear me out on things?" And he's like, "I'll hear you out, but I don't know on the talking part. Are you and Brian still together? Which Brian's my husband." So he's like, "Are you and Brian still together?" I'm like, "Bitch, it's not that type of talking, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about?" Because I asked, I'm like, "Hey, can I?" I'm like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" Meaning just having a conversation. He's like, "Why? Are you and Brian still together?" I'm like, "What is it?" "Yes, we are."
Oh, he's trying to get.
Like, what
He's
the
trying to get it,
fuck, bro?
bro. yo, yo,
Like,
I'm
no, I can't
dying
just
right
have a
now. So look,
conversation. Like, what the
yo, my
fuck?
cat. Yo, this is fucking hilarious. My cat's water bowl
Oh
is
god.
empty.
Oh, did the cat like tip it over?
No. It's empty right now. And yo, yo. So
Mm.
it's empty right now, and basically, she basically is like sitting in it. I mean, he's basically sitting in it. Like he's just chilling inside. Felipe, Felipe. Yeah, this is hilarious.
Oh my god, but like, what
She,
the
she,
fuck is
he, he's just chilling. But yeah, nah, he's trying to get in. He's trying to get in there.
His thing is, he
It's
has
like,
liked me in the past, but obviously I've shut him down. Like, cause I've known him since like high school. So like, I love you like a brother. Like you are like family to me. And I've told him that for years. And this dude.
wait, hold up.
Okay. 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 Well, like. I see someone on the opposite direction. Go on the launch pad. Go on the launch pad. Hopefully people are. Oh, spoke too fucking quick. Bro, what is that with people? Oh my god, my thing is glitched.
This one.
Go away.
Yo, not you just in the bowl. Why are you in the bowl? Yes, 16. Come on, get out her food. Get out my dog's food. Get out my dog's food. Go. You guys are cats. Y'all got cat food. Go. You guys are cats. Y'all got cat food. Move. Go ahead, eat. Why are you looking at me? I'm finna go get me some coffee. Ooh wee.
Bro, this dude's delusional.
Oh, what he's saying now? He's like, let me.
He's like,
let me
Brian
get.
still together? Because I'm like, is it alright if we talk? And then, because I haven't talked in a while. So he's like, why, you and Brian still together? I'm like, yes. I just mean us talk, like, to hear me out on the whole, like, because his sister's name's Bree. So I'm like, I
No.
wanted you to hear me out on the Bree situation. Because I don't know what she's told you. And I wanted you to hear my side of things. Because I don't want no, like, even though me and her aren't talking, I don't want no bad blood between me and him. So I said that. And he's like, oh, okay. I thought you meant something else. And I'm like, bitch, you is! No. Like, bro, I literally have a house with my husband and we have a child together. What makes you think it's gonna get that direction? Like, bro. And bro, he was literally at my wedding. He was at my wedding. That's
Damn,
why I'm like, bro, you're delusional. No, I'm just waiting on him to text me back saying if he. Because honestly, like, it's like a long story short about what happened with the sister. is that me and her have been friends also since high school, but I've known the brother longer. I actually met her through her brother. And, you know, we both loved books. We both, you know, we had a lot in common on things. So we kind of like instantly clicked. So it was great, right? And then now that we kind of, when I was pregnant with my son, after my baby was born, I think like after my baby was born, I think like a year into after my son was born, because my son's 2, and I think like, and before the promotion, when we got back together, um, me like probably because of this promotion, I'm probably not gonna have as much time on my hands, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I kind of like figured that. And then, but the thing is though, is that we'll still do have plans though. Like she'll ask me like, hey, can I come over? Or like, hey, like, do you want to do this on this day? Or whatever. We'll still make plans, right? And then we'll make the plans and say she's coming over to my house. And I'm waiting for her. And I'm waiting hours and hours. And she like doesn't come. She like never shows up. And then I'm like, hey, are you okay? And then she'll like text me like the next day. And then she's like, yeah, I'm sorry, it's just, I haven't like, she's like, I've been late to work the past 3 days or some shit she said, like, you know, saying like it was work pretty much. I wasn't going at work. And ever since she said that, I've been checking on her. I'm like, hey, you still doing okay? Whatever, is there anything I can do? And she's like, no, I'm fine, nothing serious. And I'm like, okay. So I check on her periodically. And she is fine. And then this keeps happening where we make plans, and then, or I ask her if she can do me a favor or something, and like she never shows up. Like, and she'll say yes to it. Like if I ask her like, hey, can you bring me this? I forgot it at your house or something, or like something of that nature. Be like, oh, can we like do this on that day, or is it okay if we do that? And then she'll be like, yeah, totally. She'll say yes to it, and I'm like, okay. And then the day will come, and then she doesn't show up. Like, and this kept happening, like, over time. Like, it kept happening, like, pretty much every time we tried to make plans. And then finally, I'm like, hey, is everything good? Because, like, every time we've tried to make plans, you kind of, like, blew me off, and you don't text me or anything until, like, sometimes the next day or days after, plural. Like, and I'm like, are we good? And then she's like, no, it's fine, it's just work's been killing me. And I'm like, no, yeah, absolutely, but like, you know, but just let me know if you're not coming. Don't kind of just like leave me in the ringer, because like, why? And there's this whatever, drinks. And I'm like, okay, a little out of the blue, but sure, yeah, I'll do it. And then, she texts me that at like 5 in the afternoon. And literally, it was like 11 at night! 11! And she still hasn't shown up, and I'm like, hey, like, what time are y'all coming? Like, what the hell? And then she's like, oh, actually, sorry, never mind, Riley's aunt's gonna get us the drinks. And I'm like, so blew me off again. And thing is, if it happened like a few times and whatever, I totally get the work thing, but like you only get to a certain point where like when this happens, and this has happened for like a few months now, where every time, and like I'm not even exaggerating, every single time we've hung out, she's blown me off or something. And thing is, what got me upset though is because the one time where she asked me like, hey, can I come over, is to help her and this other girl get drinks, meaning she has time to go hang out with her, but like not me. And that's why I'm like, so you want to use my ID? So cause say like she did do the drinks thing. Say like I actually did go to have drinks because obviously she blew me off, so you know we didn't get to do it. But say if we did, say if I did go do it, meaning that she would have to pick me up from my house, go to said liquor store, buy the alcohol with my ID, drive me all the way home, and then drop me off, and then they'd go and have fun with the drinks that they bought with my ID, even though we've been trying to hang out for like fucking ever. And you just go and hang out and have fun, and I'm just sitting here and I'm like, okay, so you have time to hang out with her, but I've been trying to hang out with you for months, and she's like blowing me off, And I'm like, okay. And that's why I'm like, is she like playing with me? Like, what the fuck is going on? And then finally,
You want a gold gun? You want anything gold? Drop
uh,
it. Drop anything that you want gold.
I don't have anything gold. And thing is though, ooh, thank you. The thing is though, is that finally I got fed up with it after that because I'm like, bro, there's no way you're like doing that to me.
You know
Like,
this?
yeah, I'll take that. Because I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, you know what? I think I should say something because like I feel like if I don't say something, it's just gonna keep happening. And I already got a lot to do in my day. I'm a mom. I stay at home. I have a child to take care of. I really don't need my time wasted like that. And especially when like, cause thing is, like I said before, I have very bad anxiety. Like
Let's go this way.
oh, thank you, yes. And thing is, she knows about all of this, by the way. So thing is, I have severe anxiety from like my childhood and my parents, and she knows this, by the way. And literally, so I don't do very well with like people blatantly ignoring me. I don't do well with people like when people like do things like that. Like I get to a very low point because of my anxiety issues and all that. And she knows all of this. So it's like when you blatantly text me and saying you're gonna come over to my house, and then I'm just sitting there waiting for you for hours and you don't send me a text, you don't show up, you don't give me no call or no nothing, and then like how is that supposed to like how is that supposed to how do you think that makes me feel? Like what the fuck? And that's why I'm like I think she's just being very inconsiderate because and then she has the audacity. Oh my god. And then finally I text her about it because I'm like I think I'm like, you know what, I think I should say something. I finally said something. I told her how I was feeling. I wasn't rude to her or anything. I was just telling her that I was tired of this happening, and I told her how I felt. I literally said in the text, I just feel like, and then I said, and I sent her a whole paragraph of how I felt. No. Okay, knocked one.
Down one and two.
Oh, here's a chaos.
That's another one.
Oh, okay. Reload. Fucking hell. No, bitch, come here! The thing is, she has the audacity after I told her how I felt. I wasn't mean to her, I didn't call her no names or no nothing.
Come on. He's running out, Don't chase him. Stay there. Behind us, behind me. Wow.
I'm done. But yeah, long story short, she called me selfish for apparently not being considerate of her work schedule, even though she literally told me that she made the plan. She told me yes and yes and yes, that she would agree to these plans, but then she like left me hanging. But then because she thought that apparently, in her words, were like, oh, so I guess I wasn't aware that my schedule revolved around yours. And I'm like, that's literally not what I'm saying. I'm just wondering why you're like not talking to me, pretty much.
Man, it sounds like you don't need none of these people around you.
But yeah, she sent me like a whole essay. What I mean, she literally sent me a novel of a text, and pretty much just sums it up. She called me selfish. She called me pretty much like a wannabe. She called me a bad mother. She called me. She said all these things. Complained about gas money, how I owe her gas money, and I'm like, bitch, when did you ask me for gas money? When? And she started bitching about little things. I'm like, bitch, I didn't mention any of this. You're just bringing all of this up. And I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what happened.
Oh,
Are you back in the lobby?
Here, let me go back to the lobby. Oh, he texted me again. Hold on. Whatever she told you is what she told us. But how do you know that? That's the thing. Because he texted me. He's like, whatever she told you is what she told us. And I'm like, but how do I know that? How do I know what she said? Unless it's like in text form, like,
I mean, you won't know.
and that's like the thing, like how do I know?
Get out there.
Like, how do I know? But yeah, but she sent me like a whole essay about like gas money and how like apparently my house is too far of a drive to go out. It's like too out of her way, and I'm like, in the years you've come to my house, when have you have never brought up to me how my house is too far away and that it takes a lot of money to come here? Which, by the way, I live in South Carolina, so it's like from her house to my house, it's literally like 15 minutes, maybe 20 if it's bad traffic, but like other than that, like she's never complained about my house being too far. So it's like, when were you gonna tell me that? Because if that was the case, then I would have been more lenient, be like, oh yeah, well like it's a bit far from her house, I guess. So I won't like push as much. Because if she would have told me that, then I would have just like laid off a little bit because if that was the situation. But she didn't tell me that. So it's and then she was like, and then apparently like I told her like one of the instances was like I left my laundry detergent in her car and I wanted her to bring it back to me because I need to do laundry and I can't do laundry without laundry detergent. So and thing is, I to this day I never got that laundry detergent back because she never came and brought it to me. Now, do I care about laundry detergent? No, absolutely not. I could care less about the laundry detergent. That's not what it's about. But that's just one. And
But
that's
I
like,
do gotta get to work though.
oh yeah, no,
So
absolutely. I'm just holding up your time. Yeah, have a
no,
good
you
day at
good. You
work.
good. I'm
Yeah.
gonna catch you another day. Are
No,
you on
yeah,
only in the
absolutely.
morning?
Yeah, I'm gonna play tomorrow in the morning.
Oh, in the mornings. All right. Cool. Cool.
All right. Well, have
I
fun at
got
work. It was good playing with you, bro.
you. You as well.
Bye. Cool. All right. Okay, where are we at? Okay. He was really fun to play with. He was really fun to play with. Now I'm gonna turn the ranked off because I think that's why I was so fucking bad. I'm gonna play solos for a little bit. But yeah, I'm glad I had another like perspective on it. But I wasn't lying about that. Her brother texted me. I wasn't lying about that. Okay, but I can't text him now because he said he's at work, which is fine. That's totally good. Okay. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna play solos for a little bit, and then if I'm feeling up for it, I'm gonna go back to duos. Yeah. Yeah, he was really cool to play with. Really nice. Which I might do a thing where I might can play online with like maybe like some followers, maybe like people who join the stream. Maybe I might can play with them online. I might see if that's possible. That might be a cool thing to do. But ooh, which should Limbo. But yeah, that whole like that's her. But yeah, that whole like free situation. That's her name. It's stuff like insane. I shouldn't be using this. Right. For mental health reasons, I had to get rid of her. the thing is, the reason why I ask for other people's opinion on it is to make sure that, like, because if I am wrong about the situation, obviously, like, you know, maybe it's something I need to learn, maybe it's something, like, maybe I am wrong, I'm all for it, but, like, I don't know, this was just one of these situations where I really don't think I'm wrong in that circumstance. I really don't. And I don't mean that in, like, you know, a bad way or anything. Like, oh, like, I'm just, like, delusional. But, I don't know. Like, I do think to hear it, and, like, I want you to hear my side, that way you understand why I was upset. And that's why when he just texted me saying, like, oh, well, everything you said, that's what she told us. And I'm like, but how do I know that? How do I know that's exactly what was said? And thing is, I want to mainly tell him, like, the backstory as to why I was doing that and why I acted like that. Because, like, you know, she could be telling him a whole different thing. Not saying, like, completely off, but, like, in a way where, in her mind, uh, it might have been, like, really weird on her end of things, but them hearing my side of it might hold up to where they can understand why I did what I did. Now, maybe me and her could still be friends in the future. Maybe, like, this is, like, one of those things in a rough patch, unfortunately. Now, thing is, for my mental health, I had to let her go. Cause, like, I couldn't fathom, like, you know, dealing with that. Cause I have severe anxiety, and my anxiety was literally through the roof to where my nose was bleeding and shit. And when it gets to that sense, I'm like, yeah, I need to stop. I need to, like, put everything down. I need to, like, I need to slow down. I need to know what the root of the cause is, and the root of the cause was her, and she was stressing me out because I'm just trying to tell her how I felt. And she pretty much went off on me on how horrible of a friend and person I was, I guess. Which it's fine, it's fine, now I'm over it, but, but I recently, thought of it. I'm like, damn, maybe I probably shouldn't text your brother. Because it is a shame, because I really do care about her and her family, and I love her family. I've been part of her family for a long time. And even after I explain myself and they still don't want nothing to do with me, I'll let it go and I'll complete, even longer than her. Oh, someone shooting. Oh! What the fuck? Okay, but yeah. Oh. Okay. But I do appreciate the likes. I really do. And 3 people followed me. I really appreciate y'all. I really do. I really appreciate all the love on the stream. I really appreciate y'all. But yeah, that whole situation is just insane. Which, if y'all want to, like, see the text, because I did make a video on it. I don't know if y'all know. But on the whole situation, I showed, like, the texts and all that between me and her. If you want to go see that, I think it's what did I name it under? I think it was, like, what did I name it under? I think it was, like, Little Story Time or something, where I kind of explained the gist of it. And I showed texts in there and all that. So if you want to, like, see the texts, I showed them in that video. It's on my page, you can go look. Yeah, it's just insane. Insane. My shit keeps freezing. The incident happened, so it's... But yeah, cause see, like even talking about it now, it like gives me a headache. Like it's insane. It's just that whole situation. Like I swear, that whole situation, like in general, was just so stressful. It was so stressful. Cause she called me like so many things that I like. Cause I don't know. Cause I feel like I should like tell y'all what I said. Because like I feel like it's important. Here, I'll go down the line if I can. Here we go. So now for like quits, like I was done. But thing is, I still had her books. So I'm like, and thing is, how I was feeling at the time, I'm like, you know what? Like this is the last thing that's like tying me to her. Let me like, cause I'm like, should I? Cause like I don't know if I like want to like press her about coming to my house to pick up her books. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go to her house and drop her books off. That way she doesn't even have to worry about it. And like, was that the most bright thing to do? Probably not. But you know what? In the moment, I like just didn't care. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go and return her books myself. So that's what I did. So I asked my friend to drive me there because I was doing errands anyway, and I don't have my car right now. So and that's why I'm like, hey, do you mind driving me to a friend's house of mine? I just need to drop off something. And he's like, yeah, sure. So he drove me over there. I didn't interact with nobody. I literally, I didn't see anybody there when I got there. All I did, sorry, one second. I don't know how I survived that, but that's none of my business. But okay. But yeah, so, yeah, so I went and dropped off her books. I didn't say nothing to them. I didn't interact with nobody. I literally just left her books on her doorstep and then I left. So, and then later on that night, my sister was actually spending the night with me. And I get a text from her, pretty much saying like, hey, did you come to my house and drop off my books? And then, I said, yeah. And then here, I'll tell you exactly what I said. I said, yeah, and then she said, why didn't you tell me? And then I said, this is word for word what I said in text. I said, because I knew you would have been busy, so instead of having to constantly ask you to come pick them up, I just dropped them off myself. Dude, right there, I'm never to people of anything. I'm such a people pleaser that I really try to see the good in people. Even her, and that the thing is, at that point I'm like, you know what, maybe I need to stop being nice. Maybe like I need a more like affirmative approach, and maybe like that's probably the way to go. So that's what I said to her, and then she said, okay, so why didn't you text me? I would have came to pick them up today had you asked me. I didn't even know you were done with them, which I wasn't done with them, but I was done with her, so that's why I returned them. And then, this is when I send the big paragraph of what I said to her and how I felt. This is what I said. I've been trying to get you to come to the house for weeks. I wanted to give them to you when I asked you to bring my laundry detergent back. That's the whole laundry detergent that I told the other guy. When I asked you to bring my laundry detergent back, never got that back, by the way. You asked me to get drinks for you and your friend, never came and didn't tell me until the last minute. And then you said you were going to bring it the next day. It meaning I wanted her to bring a book because she said she would the next day after the drunk situation. And so hold on. Bring it the next day, and I was waiting for you all day, and then finally at 10:30 you said that you would bring it another time. After I waited for you all day, I tried texting you. You always either have an excuse to not show up or you just forget. And then, oh, are they outside? Or you just forget. There you go. And I said, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you always blowing me off. I'm proud that you have a promotion at work, and that's great, but you say you don't have time, but yet you have the time to have drinks with Riley, though, and just leave me at the house waiting for you, and you don't even show up. That's literally what happened. And then I said, a paragraph after that, I just feel I wrote the word feel because even though I sounded very direct in this friendship, and I just feel essay, but like right there, and then that is, there we go. It's like all that. That's how long the text is. It's still going. It's still going. And then finally that's the end. Like, that's how long the text was that she sent me. After my text, it was only like that long. Like the long, like, oh, hold on. There we go. Like, it was only like that. And then just that. That's how long mine was. Okay, let me stop being distracted. Okay. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Oh, Lord. Is there a medikit over here? There's only bandages. I'll take it. I don't fucking care. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna read you the text that she sent. And it's a long text, so just bear with me. So this is how it starts. Now, I'll try to explain throughout it, but I'm not sure I'm gonna try to make it too long. And then after that, she said, the first sentence is, "Are you serious?" First sentence is, "Are you serious?" Are you serious? We've been friends for how long and you're mad at me because I didn't bring you something? And thing is, if she would have read, because I just read to y'all what I said, and if she would have read what I said, because this is why I'm like, did she really read what I said? Because like, for that to be the first few of the book to me and all that, I said those things to give her examples of what I was talking about. Because I didn't want her to be like, oh, like, what do you mean? Name, like, she's like, because she's one of the people like, oh, name one time where I've done that. And that's why I gave her examples of times that she's done that. So that's why I kind of, like, gave her, like, oh, laundry detergent, I forgot that bag. The whole Riley thing where you, like, never came and whatnot. And then you said you were gonna, like, when the thing is, she agreed to these things. I didn't make her do it, or it's not one of those things where she's like, oh, I'll see if I have time. Like, no, she literally said yes to these things. She said yes to all of them. So that's why when she says yes, ooh, that's medkit. I'm assuming that she's gonna bring it because she says yes. And that's why I'm just like so mind-boggled about the whole thing, because I'm like, bro, you agreed to come. You said that yes, you were. I asked you, could you bring the book the next day? And she's like, yes, absolutely. Like, it's insane, but yeah. And then she's like, my bad, I didn't immediately text you back. Literally did not say that. As for the laundry detergent, I'll buy you one since you care that much about it. And I did genuinely leave that at my house when I was supposed to bring it to you. I will admit to that, and I am sorry. I'll accept that. But I didn't know my life revolved around your schedule and what you need done at a certain time. I know you know this, but I don't think you understand. I work 60 hours every week. I'm so fucking exhausted, I can't even begin to explain to you. I'm trying to establish respect at my job, and that's hard to do, so unfortunately it is my whole life right now. Every day I'm doing something for my job, even on my days off. And the thing is, I know where she works. I know when she told me about the promotion that she might not have as much time on her hands. I get that. I got that from, and that's why I was so understanding at first about the whole work thing, because I knew she got a promotion. I know she's gonna have to work more hours and whatever. I knew all of this. Yeah, but I knew all of this. But when you tell me that, that you're going to come to my house. Sometimes she asks me, or I'll ask her to do me a favor, like the laundry detergent thing. I'll ask her. I'll ask her in advance. And I'm like, hey, is it okay if you bring the laundry detergent, like I said? And then she said, yes, absolutely. She said she would bring it. And that's why I'm like, I didn't understand what she was talking about, because I'm like, girl, you said you would do it. You said yes. So that's why it wasn't like a thing where like, well, I'll see if I have time. I can't give you a definitive answer. It wasn't like that at all. And if you watch the story time video when I was talking about it, I showed you all the text of what she said. And she said yes. She said, yes, I'll bring it. And then she just never brought it. And again, I don't care about laundry detergent. That's not the point. The point is where we were supposed to do something. She was supposed to come over, and that's just one of the instances where she just didn't come. She blew me off, didn't come, and I tried to get her to do it, to bring it back like a couple of times, like a few times. And all those times she didn't bring it back. She didn't text me, she didn't do that. She said yes and yes to all of those things, and yet she still didn't do anything. Ooh. So yeah, that's why I'm like, if it was at work, that's fine, but then she could have at least talked to me about it. She could have been like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't bring it today, this happened, this happened, this happened. But no, she told me yeah, and then I'm just waiting for her. I don't receive a text or anything, and then I'm just like, well, what the fuck? But anyway, revolved around your certain time, and then and then she said, and I'm of course the only one in my house to afterwards out of my but it's like 15 minutes afterwards out of my but it's like 15 minutes away from her job. It's like 10 minutes away. So it's like I knew she was like trolling right there. And then she said, and you know I literally sleep all day, and God forbid you have to stay up past 10, like I'm supposed to know what time I go to bed early. And I'm like, bitch, I have anxiety, so I don't have a constant sleep schedule. And she knows this. Again, she knows everything about my mental health, so that's, I don't know why she's surprised at that. Like, she acts like she's so surprised about these things, and I'm like, bitch, have you learned nothing? Like, have you been listening to anything that I've been saying these past years that we've been friends? Because she's talking about, oh, we've been friends for so long and whatever. And I'm like, well, clearly you haven't been listening either. Because if you knew how it felt... Oh, did she... Oh, she's over there. Oh. Oh, she has a reboot thing. But yeah, and then I'm like, the whole, I don't know. Where's the reboot thing? No! I swear. Oh, I was second?! I was second?! I didn't realize I was second! Damn! I did not realize I was second. My bad! I needed some with some bop in. Let's go. I'm unorthodox than a muff. Hey, when you gon' switch the flow? I thought you never asked. I needed Hi, Skylar. How are you? I'm unorthodox than a muff. Hey, when I don't. Okay, but back to the text. Where did I leave off? Keep in mind, and I'm like, bro. Like, you can't blame your sleep schedule on that when I'm literally waiting all day for you. Okay. And then she said, God forbid I stay up past 10 and y'all go to bed early now. And that's why I'm like, bro, my sleep schedule can drop can go at the drop of a hat. And the thing is, like, my sleep schedule, and then he's like, well, you didn't ask either. Oh, am I gonna make it? But yeah, as far as I was concerned, you still stayed up till 4 a.m., which I will like admit sometimes I do that, but not all the time. But they're there. And I will admit, sometimes I do stay up till sometimes 4 a.m., but not all the time. Sometimes my sleep schedule changes to where I go to bed at 12, or I go to bed at 10, or something of that nature. But yeah, but either way, like, so excuse me if I don't want to wait till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning for your ass when like, when my child is like already asleep and all that, well, so excuse me if I don't want to do that. Oh, he was so low too. But yeah, so excuse me if I don't want to wait that long. Like, I don't know what she wants from me. Oh, I got a chat. What did you say? Oh, he just sent me a chat. Okay. But yeah. And then she said, I figured you'd be up. You didn't tell me or try to tell me either. And I'm like, well, bitch, you haven't came over. We haven't talked. I've been trying to get you to come over to the house for weeks. So she's like, oh, we can get you to come over to the house. Like, you don't show up. Like, when am I supposed to tell you? Like I swear. Like, oh, well, you didn't tell me anything. I'm like, because the reason why I held it off, like, it gets to a point where you're just like, bro, like, I'm getting that shit working. And also, this just goes back to where, like, bro, like, my anxiety can't that shit working. And also, this just goes back to where, like, bro, like, my anxiety can't handle that type of shit. Like, I can't. So, like, bro, like, for my own mental health, that's why I had to let it go. Like, bro, like, I can't be dealing with this stress. Like, because stress gives me anxiety. Like, anxiety out the blue. The thing is, when all of this happened, like, I was so, like, devastated because I actually do really care about her. And I thought we did actually have a great friendship, and that's why it was just so insane to me. Because I thought we were great too. I thought we were until you constantly blow me off, and then you tell me, oh, well, your house is like way out of my way, which she never told me that. She never told me that my house was too far away from her and all that. She never, in the year she's come to my house, like, she's never mentioned that. Never. Like, she's never mentioned that to me. Oh god, okay. But yeah, that's why I was like, bro, I'm not gonna keep going in circles with her, because I'm like, bro, there's only so much that I can do. Oh! Just kill me. Just kill me. I tried, though, I tried. But yeah, and then also, why are you bringing up Riley? I hang out with her maybe once or twice a month. Yeah, we maybe have 1 or 2 more sleepovers than usual, but I only have 2 friends, you and her, which, that's why. It's not like you weren't inviting me over, which I literally was. It literally was, and you can go see the text in that video. Told her this on FaceTime. Like, she claims, like, she's an adult, but, like, she acts so immature. Because I literally told her on a FaceTime that, yeah, I've gotten back in contact with my sister. Because, if y'all don't know, I'm not, like, on good terms with, like, my family. But I recently got back in contact with my sister, and I'm very happy. I'm the happiest I've ever been. But her and Bree can go and stay in my bedroom. She can go into my bedroom while you and me talk for a bit. And, like, if you want, she can just, this thing is, I doubt she wants to see you anyway. So that's why I'm like, here, why don't, like, in those situations, she can just go in my bedroom, she'll stay there. Yeah. I don't think I've ever died that quick. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Here. I'm gonna go back. to Battle Royale right quick. But I really appreciate the rose, you guys. Y'all are so sweet. But yeah, I'm gonna play Reload for a little bit. Oh, but that's so sweet. Okay. But yeah, so and then the whole Riley thing, she's like, "Oh, why'd you bring up Riley?" And I'm like, again, it was another instance where you blew me off. I didn't even want to involve her in this, which I'm not trying to involve her. I'm just telling you, oh, like, and then that time you were with Riley and you asked me to go get y'all alcohol and like whatever. Like, that's why I brought it up, not to like involve her into it, but like that was just one of the instances. Actually, let me go over here. Just for YouTube's sake, I can't have music on my thing. But yeah. And then she said, not too long ago, I was at your house so much my parents were getting mad at me because I was always doing something for you. And also, I find it funny you didn't care when we didn't talk at all for basically a year when Alex was born. And then, like I was saying with the guy that I played with earlier, I've known her since high school. She's like 3 years younger than me. I graduated I graduated before she did, and all that. I went on with my life and all that shit. I ended up having a kid, actually her age, and all of that. And during my pregnancy, now for mothers out there or just people that genuinely know about pregnancy, pregnancy is a lot on a woman's body, especially in my case. I had very high blood pressure. I had a lot of complications when I was about to give birth. You know, it was a lot on me. So the majority of my pregnancy, I didn't really talk to anybody, not just her, besides like obviously like close family, because I was going through a lot mentally and physically because of my pregnancy. So I was going through a lot, and that's why I didn't talk to her much. But also, she was going through high school. She was still trying to graduate, so she also had her own things going on. And keep in mind, before my pregnancy or even during my pregnancy, my mental health was not nearly as bad as it is now. Because the reason why my anxiety has gone like through the roof is because my parents have actively, you know, done things in front of my child that it brought back their feelings and whatever, and it's completely unacceptable and all that shit. I'm not gonna go too much into that, but like, they were doing things to literally my child that literally practically scarred me in a way, because that's what they did to me, and I refuse for that to happen to my child. And that's why the whole family thing is like a whole situation. So, but yeah, and then, but her, like, oh, we didn't talk for like almost a year. Because, and she literally said in the text that I was literally having a baby. Exactly, that's what was happening. But not because, or whatever. And also, my mental health was not nearly as bad, so. And also, she didn't do that before. She didn't do the blowing off thing before. She didn't do any of that. So of course I'm not gonna, it's not something that can bother me if it didn't happen back then. So why would it bother me back then when it didn't happen back then? This just started happening recently. This just started happening now. So like that whole thing like confused me, like, oh well, we didn't talk for like a year when you had Alex, but like now all of a sudden like you're whatever. And I'm like, yeah, because this didn't happen when I was having my son. This didn't happen when Alex was born. This didn't happen in the past. So that's why it's a little bit confusing, because this didn't happen. And that's why I'm like, bro, is you because I'm like, bro, like I don't know what you want from me. And then like, and then the whole like, oh well, like my parents were getting mad at me because I was getting like coming to your house all the time, and I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me that? If I'd be like, hey, if you would tell me like, hey, My parents are starting to like get on to me about coming to your house. So like, is it okay if we like take a break from that for a little bit? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. But no, she didn't take that route. So like, what the fuck you want from like? Oh, my parents were getting mad because I was like at your house so much, and I'm like, well, that's. I'm not gonna say that's not my problem, but like, I can't. It's not my problem if you don't tell me. Because like, I can't help you with that. Like, if you don't tell me these things. So it's like, cause like, if that was the situation, again, I could have told you like, oh, okay, I'll like lean off a little bit for you coming over, and it would have been fine. But again, she doesn't fucking tell me this shit. I'm up here finally telling you because I'm over it. I'm telling you how I feel, but clearly, you've been holding in things for a long time too. So I'm like, so because clearly you've been holding in things for a long time. Clearly, you have a lot of feelings and emotions that we obviously need to talk about, but you obviously haven't told me. So it's like it's just one of those, like I don't know what she wants from me. Like I don't know. So that's why all that happened. Oh, I have a headache talking about it now. But yeah, hold on. Um, and then basically and then she's like, it's funny you never call or text me unless you need a ride or something from me. See, that in of itself is ridiculous. But yeah, as of right now, let me explain something right now. As of right now, I don't have a car. I don't have a car right now. She does. So, and thing is, because I don't have no family, no nothing, I literally only rely on my friends to take me places to do, to do things that I need to do. So, excuse me if if I sometimes ask you a lot for a ride because I don't have no family and because I have no one to ask. Like, excuse me if I sometimes ask you a good bit to take me places. But again, I thought that's what friends did, and obviously, if it was the other way around, if she needed a ride somewhere, I would absolutely do that she needed to. That's what friends are for. That's what friends do. Because the least I can do, because she's done a lot for me, is help her out. I help her out by getting her alcohol. I help her out by giving her money. I help her out for supporting her. Like, I've done a lot of things for her. I've driven her places. For you. I don't know. I just feel like that combat's like ridiculous. Like, that's what friends are for. We're supposed to help each other. What the fuck? Yeah, but apparently, like, me asking her for a ride to places is, like, insane. Like, me helping her through school, I helped her with so much schoolwork and stuff. Like, I helped her when But again, I'm not gonna hold that over her head because that's wrong of me to do. I'm not gonna do that. And the thing is, it gets worse the more I read on, which you'll see. I'm surprised he didn't die. I did like all headshots right there. But yeah, this is why. Again, I could be wrong about all of this. I could be like very delusional and like I'm like out of my mind for thinking about it like this. But it's just like I don't know. This is just how I feel. This is how, like And this is why I wanted to talk to her brother, because that's why I'm like, hey, if I am wrong in the sense, like, please, like, let me know. Like, I'll like apologize if I've done something wrong. Like, maybe I didn't handle it the best way, and that's fine. Maybe I need to work on that. But it's like, I just didn't know what else to do in that situation. Which I'll read on in a couple minutes. This way. this though. Oh yeah, but yeah. And then she said, the only time and whatever. If you want to say you feel like an afterthought, that's valid. You can feel how you want to feel, but let's not lie. If you're an afterthought, then so am I. You want to sit here and blame me for blowing you off like I was trying to make you wait on me or trying to make you wonder if I'm coming or not. You know I'm not a complete bitch, and I would never purposefully waste your time. Thing is, when she said that, like, oh, I'm not a complete bitch and I would never purposefully waste your time, I'm like, but that's exactly what you did. And she put in quotation marks, like, blowing me off, and I'm like, that's what you did. That's what that's called. I'm gonna die. Okay. But yeah, but that's literally what she did. Um, Thing is, after the whole, like, when she asked me for drinks thing, like, the day after, she was supposed to bring me a book, because she said that she would. And when I tell you, I woke up at literally 9 a.m. and it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon. 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And this girl still has not let me know. She hasn't texted me at all. It was her day off, by the way. She was not working. She was not. So, like, it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon. She told me the day before that she was gonna bring me this book. So I was expecting her to come. Again, she agreed to it. She agreed to bring this book to me. I didn't make her do anything or I didn't assume anything. No. She told me that she was going to bring this book. And I'm like, okay then. So, I'm there. I wake up at 9 a.m. because she never told me what time she was coming. So I wake up at 9 just to be sure because I didn't know what time. And literally, when I tell you, it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and she still did not send me a text, not a phone call. She didn't text me like, hey, I'm up, or anything like that. Nothing. And so I text her, and I'm like, hey, what time do you think you'll be coming over? And then she said, oh, I have some work to do with my mom, but I'll be sure to give it to you after. And I'm like, okay. But like, why didn't you tell me that you had stuff to do? And then, God damn it. But yeah, but she was like, oh, because I asked her, because I was thinking like, well, why didn't you tell me you had stuff to do? But yeah, but she was telling me that like, oh yeah, I have to do some work with my mom, and I'm like, okay. And then it was like 8 o'clock now, and I'm like, hey, are y'all almost done? Because again, I was at a point where I'm like, bro, like, I've been waiting hours already. Like, when are you gonna come? Like, when? I wanted to get it over with. And then she's like, oh, I'm still with my mom, but I should be able to bring it soon. And I'm like, well, if it gets like 11, 12 o'clock and you're still not here, we can just do it. We can just do it another time. And then I texted her that at 10:30. 10:30. Because thing is, she told me like, oh yeah, I should be able to be there before 10, and I'm like, okay. And then at 10:30, 10:30, 11 o'clock, that's when she texted me, yeah, I'll just bring it another time. And I'm like, she literally says, oh, I'm not trying to purposefully waste your time, and I'm like, you told me you were coming, didn't tell me what time or anything, so I got up early in case you were gonna come. And I literally waited from 9 a.m. in the morning, because that's the time I got up, to 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And you didn't tell me until 10:30 at night that you weren't coming. how was that not purposefully wasting my time? That's like my point. Like, what the fuck? Because thing is, I might be a stay-at-home mom, but I have shit to do. I have a child to take care of. I have dishes to wash. I have dinner to make. I have a house to clean, laundry to do. Like, just because I stay at home doesn't mean I just sit on the couch and do nothing. Like, I have stuff to do, and she knows that. Because, like, she's one of them people that thinks that, like, stay-at-home moms aren't like, great, when it, like, are don't work hard, I'm assuming, because, like, if she knew the shit that I do on a daily basis, like, it's insane. And I can only imagine how it is for mothers that have multiple kids. I only have one, and even one is a hassle. I can't even imagine mothers that have multiple kids. But like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have a child to take care of. I have things to do. And you're over here like saying like, oh well, like I'm not purposefully trying to waste your time. I'm like, bitch, that's what you're doing. It's what you're doing. But anyway, and she said, also, I don't make excuses. I have a life that has something to do with you, believe it or not. I never text anyone back right away, and you of all people should have known that. It's the whole reason. That's a whole nother thing. I'm not going to get into that. Da, 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 da. And then she said, anyways, it takes a lot of gas to go to your house. That's like 20 minutes away from me. Oh, and since we're keeping track of things we never got back, how about all that gas money you owe me? And now, about the whole gas money thing. Now, if she would have asked me for gas money, I would have gave it to her. Because she's driving me all these places, the least I can do is give her gas money. 5 minutes from my house, and whatever. I'm one of those people where, like, if you don't ask me, I'm not gonna know. So, if you need gas money, ask me. I'll give it to you. But I never know if she wants it or not. If she just says nothing, if I ask her, like, hey, can I get a ride somewhere? She's like, sure. And then she comes pick me up. We do said thing, brings me back home, and then we're fine. Sometimes she'll hang out afterwards. Almost all the time she does that. And then I'm over here, and I'm like, okay, great. So, gas money didn't get mentioned once. So I'm like, okay, I must be, okay, she don't need anything. Now, obviously, if she needs gas money, I will be more than happy to fill her gas up. More than happy to. But most of the time, she did not ask me, so I didn't think that gas was an issue. Now, she has asked me a couple times, and that's fine. And those couple times, you can ask my husband, because I had to ask him for the money, I've given her gas. I filled up her tank multiple times. So when she says, like, I never give her gas money, that's literally a lie. I can literally pull up my freaking husband's bank transcripts that say, oh, can I get, like, $15. Like, say if she takes me to the grocery store, there's a couple times where she asks for gas money, like, yeah, before we go, we can stop by the thing, I'll put, like, $15-$30 in your tank, however much you need. I've done that multiple times. So for her to say that I owe her gas money when I'm, like, one, I feel like that's a little bit petty, because I don't have a job, and you're expecting money from me when I literally don't have a job, and she knew this. The entire time that we've been talking, I've been a mom, and I've stayed at home, so I don't have a job to give her money, but that doesn't stop me from giving her money. I asked my husband for gas money for her, and she's like, oh, but you owe me gas money, and I'm like, I can't think of a time where you've asked me for gas money, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have it now, but I'll give it to you. A couple times, and those couple times, I've given her gas money. So it's like, I don't know. But it's like, oh, since we're keeping track of things, I'm like, bro, I'm not keeping track of anything. Like, I'm not, like, keeping score or some shit. Like, I'm not doing any of that. And that's why I'm just like, bro. Because, like, she's like, oh, well, we're keeping track of things. The only reason why I listed those things was to show you times when that happened. I didn't want to just say, oh, yeah, you've been blowing me off, like, boom, and then I give no times when you've thought of that, because I thought that was stupid. Because I knew she would ask. She's like, oh, well, when have I blown you off, or whatever, and then that's why I listed those. That way she doesn't have to ask. I already did that to kind of prove my point. But thing is, I'm not trying to run her down. I'm not trying to do any of that. I just wanted an explanation. I wanted her side of things. I literally told her, like, oh, like I literally told her, hey, I feel alone in this friendship because you keep doing this to me. I feel very alone. You know, my anxiety is like literally like severe. There's times where it's hard for me to go outside. That's how bad it is. And like, and thing is, she knows all of this, but yet she refuses to do it. Like, she refuses to acknowledge it. And that's why I'm like, bro, like, I don't know what else you want from me. And then and then she's like, you see how I've never brought it up, even when you only ever talk to me when you needed me something. You know why? Because I'm a real friend and I don't hold things over. That I'm all of these things, and that you have all these problems with me that I literally didn't even mention at all about things. And if they are genuine problems, that's fine. But you didn't mention these things to me before, so like this is why it's like out of the blue and shit. It's like all this shit just came out the blue, and I'm like, bro, fix it. I'm not gonna change, and I'm not gonna know what to change if you don't tell me. Tell me. Like, that's why I'm like, bro, like, what are you on? Like, what are you on? Switch here. Like, that's why we're just like, bro, like, what are you talking about? Like, where is all this coming from? And if it was so horrible for you to do all this, and for you, like, because then she claims, like, oh, like, well, you only wanted me for something, and I'm like, oh, you only asked to help if like, you needed something, and I'm like, bro, when you were working and you kept telling me that you have stuff to do, and that you were busy at work, yeah, for those few weeks, yeah, I've been a little bit more lenient on just asking you if I need something, because apparently I wanted her to come to me in terms of like hanging out and stuff. Because I figure, I'm like, oh well, here, let me just wait for her to have time, because then that way it'll be a little bit easier, because that way she can just let me know when she has time. But I don't know, like, but I don't get, like, you taking me to Walmart is such a big deal. Like, I just don't get it. But again, I might be inconsiderate about this. I feel like I've been so considerate for so long, and then like just now I'm like, bro, like I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what the hell you want me to do. Like, I've been so patient with you, but there's only so much I can take before it has me thinking like, bro, you're just messing with me. Like, I don't know. Which, damn, I have a really bad headache. This stream's actually been going on for about 2 hours. And then she, like, commented about how when I left the books at her house, that, like, oh, and thanks, by the way, my mom almost fell because of how you left the books. So I'm like, bro, literally, when I left the books, so here, she has a side door, which is where I left the books at. And the side door has stairs. Now, the stairs, I left her books, because I didn't go inside her house. I literally just left the books, and then I put the books down, and then I left. That's all I did. And literally, when I left the books, there is... Oh, there should be there. But yeah, so the books, but yeah, she has a side door, that I left the books at, and it has stairs. So I left the books at the bottom of the stairs. That way, anyone that was coming out of the house can see them, and anyone coming in the house can see them. So, and she's like, oh, well, like, my mother almost fell, and I'm like, I mean, I put them at the bottom of the fucking stairs. So, like, I don't know what else I could have done to make her fully aware that there was books on the stairs. So, like, I don't know what else I could have done. There's no table around it or anything, so I put it on the stairs. He hit me with a pickaxe. Imagine. Yeah, that's probably gonna be my last game. I've been on this stream for a while. But yeah, my mom almost fell. Thanks for the heads up. I dare you to try to find someone who would let you into their parents' home, not mine. And then here's the kicker. And run the TV all night and not offer a dime. First off, the time where her parents let me into their home was when in this apartment I had a fire. And because I had a fire, the fire department had to come in, clear out my whole place, stop the smoking, and they told me that I couldn't stay in my apartment for a few days until, you know, they fixed everything, everything was up to code, and all that shit, right? So I asked her if I could stay with her and her parents, and she said yes. And that one night, one day, by the way, that one day that I went over there, and I was in her living room. Me and my husband and my child were in the living room. And my child, because he didn't have his crib and all that, was having trouble sleeping. So I put on Miss Rachel on their TV in their living room, and eventually the kid went to sleep. And I also went to sleep, and I forgot to turn the TV off, which I do apologize. I apologize to them for, because he actually said something to me about it, and I'm like, oh, well, I do apologize. That won't happen again. And he's like, it's okay, it's just once, but just, you know, in the future, don't do that. I'm like, okay, yeah, absolutely. But then she's mentioning it here now to leave the TV on that and not offer a dime, and I'm like, do you want me to literally pay you probably the 12 cents I used of yours, and she uses my... Like, I would never do that. I feel like that's the pettiest shit I've ever heard in my life. The one time I used their TV, and yeah, I left it on. Oh my gosh. And then, which I did apologize for. And they're like, oh, well, you didn't offer a dime. I'm like, well, excuse me if I didn't pay you the 15 cents of electricity I used. Which, again, she didn't tell me that it was important until right here. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. And then blah, blah, blah. She got a whole nother... She had so many fucking excuses. And then the final thing was that since I wasn't catering to your every need, you decided you were mad at me. For the record, I loved you, Brian and Alex. Y'all felt like a second family I could escape to. You can feel how you want, but I have a busy life without this drama. And all this started because I got a little busy. Sorry. This was the most immature way you could have handled this. And then that's how the paragraph ended. And yeah. So she called me immature for telling her how I felt. So, I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be looking at it all wrong, but I don't know. But either way, see, reading all that like gave me a headache, bro. Because thing is, this is literally how I was feeling like during that, and it was just insane, absolutely insane, insane. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here though. I appreciate all the support. Someone literally sent a rose in my life, and I am so excited about that. I very, very appreciate all the support. I appreciate the likes in the stream. Love each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. Sorry if I rambled a lot in this stream. But I do appreciate y'all watching, even if it's for like 5 seconds. I really appreciate y'all. I'll let y'all know when I'm going on live next, since I'm feeling a lot better. Pretty much. I hope y'all have a great